So there's no doubt that Red Bull and Max Verstappen have taken things to another level. I mean, the team have been absolutely dominant at the last few Grand Prix, with Verstappen even winning races when starting well down the order. And there's simply been nothing Ferrari could do about it, with the team falling away in terms of outright pace in the second half of the season. So how are Red Bull so strong, and what are Ferrari now doing to respond to its rivals' pace advantage? Well, before we begin, if you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more Formula 1 content, and you can follow me on Twitter at James_Formula1, and there'll be a link in the description. So first of all, I think it's important to give credit where credit's due. I mean, there's no doubt Red Bull have done an amazing job with its car, while Verstappen is just in a league of his own out in front. I mean, 5 wins in a row and 11 in total so far this season is quite the achievement, and unless he retires from the next few races, he'll most likely be world champion in either Japan or the USA. So it raises the question of how Red Bull and Verstappen have gone on to dominate this season when Ferrari began it with the quickest car. Well, one of the reasons is due to weight loss. The RB18 began as one of the heaviest cars on the grid, but according to Automotor and Sport, over the course of the season it's lost 20 kilograms. That equates to around 6 to 7 tenths a lap, and in F1 terms that's huge. And on top of that, the RB18 is said to now just be 2 to 5 kilograms over the minimum weight limit of 798 kilograms. So basically the weight advantage that Ferrari had has now gone. And on top of that, Red Bull have been developing their car over the last few months to increase the working window rather than trying to find more downforce. As a result of achieving this, the downforce is more consistent in the corners, which helps the tyres as the car slides less, meaning they don't suffer as much wear. So with the car becoming lighter, achieving more consistent downforce and having less tyre wear, it's reached new levels that Ferrari haven't been able to match. And that's proven by the fact that Verstappen started from 10th in Hungary, 14th in Belgium and 7th in Monza, and went on to dominate all those races. So this season could have been so much closer. While Ferrari have fallen away from Red Bull in outright pace in the second half of the season, before the summer break the team had the pace to match Red Bull and even better it. But reliability issues, really poor strategy calls at races such as Monaco, France, Silverstone and Hungary, as well as some driver errors have cost the team a lot of points, and it's left them so far behind Red Bull. Now whilst Ferrari's hopes of winning the title are now effectively over given how far behind they are in the standings, they're still going to bring upgrades to the car to try and stop Red Bull from winning. According to the Italian edition of motorsport.com, there'll be updates to the floor and wings of the car at the next race in Singapore. Essentially, this revolves around bringing more downforce, with Singapore being a track where straight line speed is less important. Meanwhile, the further upgrade could make its way onto the car in Mexico, although it's unclear what this would be. Now whilst it's clear Ferrari still want to get a win, it's been reported that most of their attention has turned to next year, with team boss Mattia Binotto quoted as saying that next year's car has started well. And I do think that's where most of Ferrari's attention should be, given this season is effectively over. Now there's no doubt the F175 is one of Ferrari's best cars, given it was fast enough to compete for the title. But the fact they aren't is disappointing, and I think the team needs to seriously learn from everything that's happened this season to ensure the same mistakes aren't made again next year, and if the team can produce a good car in 2023 without the same mistakes, then they could very well have a better chance at the title. But do you think Ferrari could stop Red Bull from winning in Singapore? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.